Yeah, and you know, if you get emotional,
that feminized, pussified spirit, man, is heavy out here on Jake, man. You want to walk and be a pussified, feminized man, then go ahead, man.
But it's
you
not,
want to be equal with a woman, and go ahead, man. The Lord ain't dealing with dudes like that.
And you know, and like the brother's saying, you know, you can feel any type of way you want to feel. Okay, it's not going to stop these prophecies from coming to pass. So you Edomites, it is written that you will go down into captivity. All right, your women will be taken as concubines. All right, your men will be in the field, and they will be forced to rebuild the kingdom of Israel off of the backs of your slavery this time. And you know what? We're gonna make sure that it gets built correctly. All right.
That's gonna take some cracking of the whip too.
Right.
For sure.
Because you Edomites, you can't work for shit. And that's, you know, you forgotten what hard work is. See, a lot of these Edomites always talking about working hard. Edomites don't work hard, man. They hire Jake to work hard for them. All right, let's keep it real, man.
Yeah, they have a movie like that called A Day Without a which really all Jakes work hard, but it's called A Day Without a Mexican.
Right.
And it shows all these Edomites with like potting soil on their head and shit.
Right. Yeah, man, because you know, when if Jake would just up and leave, you know, these Edomites, they love to say, you know, if you don't like it here, leave or whatever. If Jake was to up and leave, truly was to up and leave America, it would fall apart in a matter of hours. Esau couldn't run this bitch by himself, you know. Or they would start a war and have some civil war and kill each other, which, you know, I wouldn't mind watching Esau just annihilate each other. But that's what would wind up happening because they're beasts, man. You know, they don't have the mental capacity to you know, the base of man. Eventually they're gonna resort to that caveman mentality, and to be honest, you know, we caught a little bit of that a glimpse of that last night. How Esau just it's getting to the point where this truth is hurting so bad, all right, where the scripture said that Esau is going to bear them teeth, they just starting to do it now. It's spiritual. They don't even know why they hate you so much. You're just the base of whatever's going on in the world. It's your fault because you Jake now, and that's the way that Esau's starting to be, man. They getting right back into that spirit just like the Lord said he would. So really, what makes you believe that this book is not real, man? Is Esau stopped killing you Jakes yet? You know, are you buddies with all your Edomite friends? When you leave, do you think that they don't call you nigga? And maybe they don't. It's a couple well-behaved Edomites in the world. You know, we won't bash all of you, but at the end of the day, you still wicked, and you still going into captivity. You got y'all brothers hold some sets down there? I got one too. I was gonna get it out.
Yo, this is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
I mean, just like you coons, man. You 2/3, man. You wake up and you breathe and you know, produce wickedness.
Right.
The Esau, the Edomites taught you how to do that, and you took it and ran with it.
Right.
You know, so you wake up early in the morning and people think about how they're gonna, you know, sin and transgress the law on a day-to-day basis. They're, how am I gonna smoke this blunt today?
Right.
How am I gonna go try and do everything against what the scriptures say?
How am I gonna,
especially you Edomites too,
brother, my own occupant.
Yeah, you Edomites too, because y'all wake up every day wondering how you gonna fuck up Israel more. What music video am I gonna put? What bitch am I gonna put shaking her ass? You know, or so on and so forth. You know.
And that's like Hamashiach said. Hamashiach said, you have heard in the ancient times that any brother that kills is in danger of the judgment. Any brother that could devises hatred in his heart without a reason against his brother is in danger of that judgment. So these 2/3 out here, they'd rather put you in the dirt, being your own kin, than exalt you. And definitely they ain't going to exalt the Most High. They definitely ain't going to.
No, they are not about that life.
And then
Esau is about exalting himself before all. You know, he'll exalt somebody, but he will always let you know, like, just think, you know, like a nigga like Des Bryant. It's a perfect example. You know, them Dallas, they love Des Bryant, but everybody know Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones got to be the top nigga. He always got to be looking, you know, coming out and making himself known. But really, who's the real, you know, draw, man? Ain't nobody coming to watch the Cowboys play to see damn Jerry Jones. You know?
Yeah.
Esau's just got a bugged out mentality, man.
Shit, I was watching Luke Cage last night, that new show that came out on Netflix, and they were experimenting. I'm not trying to spoil it for y'all, but they were experimenting on him and shit in prison and stuff like that. And the cop, the Edomite, he looks at Luke Cage and he's like, "Oh, I got myself a new gladiator." That's how these Edomites look at you, Jakes, man. Like you just a tool. Just like this brother was bringing out. Like you know, with all the tribes together, if we hopped up and was out of here, this place would fall apart. And then just to reiterate that point with the scriptures, and 2 it says, "And they convey fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage."
Right.
Who did that? Esau, Edom did that. Okay.
They took the whole heritage.
That's like brothers say, who's the, like, you'll go to prison in this country for identity theft, but who's the biggest identity thief there ever was? The so-called white man.
Well,
he's the biggest identity thief. He takes people's heritages, whitewashes images, and then calls it his own history.
Hey man, and if you really want to get deep into history, man, you Edomites, you ain't come out of the caves too long ago, man. All right, 600, 700 years ago, your asses was running around in caves, man.
That's why most of them can't even answer where the term Caucasian came from.
You ain't been in, you really haven't even been in dominion of the world for as long as you believe. Because you really didn't exist in the ancient world. You weren't a heavy power. When Rome went down, it took a long time for y'all to come back. All right, and Esau wants to, you know, they try to bridge these little gaps, but hey man, that history is it's important, but your history is not one that should be glorified, though.
And shit, like your pops always says, he's worked so hard since the time that he was given power to hide who he is.
Right.
He does not want to be recognized as Esau Edom. He wants you to call him everything. He'd rather be that fucking tree over there, than before he wants to be Esau Edom.
And which is true, man.
And that shows you their wickedness too, man. Because like the scripture the brother brought out previously, saying that they wake up to devise iniquity upon their beds. You know, that's only a devil could do that. To wake up in the morning and say, what the fuck am I gonna do to these jakes? To fuck them up more, so that I oppress their entire house. Okay, their mother, they father is oppressed. They sisters oppressed. Their little brothers, nephews, cousins, they all oppressed. All right, and their whole heritage. So not only you gonna oppress the entire house, but the heritage. Right. So now we don't know who we are and we're oppressed. That's a devil, man.
Yeah,
that's a fucking devil.
And then that captivity was supposed to come to an end, and Esau has refused to let you go, man. Almost the same way Pharaoh did with Moses, man, and the Israelites. How he was refusing, and then it got to the point where he was literally bucking up at Yahweh, man. Where's Egypt now, man? I ain't no world power. Go ahead.
And then just to hit this brother's point home, what he was saying, I'm gonna skip to verse 4. In that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. That's exactly what Esau's done. Like his brother was saying. He takes your heritage, he takes who, tells you you're an African American, tells you you're a Latino, tells you that you're a Native American.
That's right.
Changes everything. That's the author of confusion.
And then not to mention that they got bywords for every single one of those. They won't even call you by the names that they gave you, man. They'll call you a tree nigga.
Doesn't Indian mean savage?
Yeah. Well, it means savage. And they'll call you that. Engine. They got all kinds of certain bywords, man, for those nigger, whatever, man. Those are all bywords, man. And we got the worst ones. Israel got the worst bywords. When you hear them, they hurt, man. Them words hurt. And only a demon could come up with some shit like that, man.
No, we don't got no bywords for them.
I mean,
like when that black cop walked over in fucking Denver and was like, I heard y'all was calling people bywords, and I was like, what we gonna do? Put saltines on the face and call them Ritz?
Even then, you call it, if you do call it Edomite cracker,
like that's
like a compliment.
Yeah, they take it as a compliment sometimes.
Well, because that's saying, they crack the whip.
Right.
That's exactly where the word.
Right.
That's why I prefer the term peckerwood.
Or even
he ain't passing cheeks.
Right.
That's funny.
Even if you call them a redneck, man. A lot of Edomites enjoy being called rednecks. All right, they embrace it. They
Like,
embrace
ride
it.
him a redneck.
Right.
Go here.
Exactly.
Best thing to
Like,
call
damn,
him
bro.
is,
Like, all right,
best thing to
I
call
tried.
him is Esau.
Right, that's the best
Because
byword.
you don't even see them like tremble in their shoes, and they don't even know what the fuck you just called them.
Hey, that's more offensive than cursing an Edomite
And
out.
that's edifying too.
Right.
Once you call an Edomite, they want to go search it up, and then they find out they're so-called dead.
Malcolm did a fantastic video
God.
on.
That's why I said it.
Which
Right.
one? The Edomite sphere?
Yeah. About how
They
just
fear this truth because
just,
they're bringing out the history
right.
of it, man. Their lies are getting uncovered. That pink, red meat is being shown.
Right.
You so-called white people are being known to be Esau, Edom in the scriptures, and your punishment is destroyed and death.
Right.
That's right.
You are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Whether you really, like we say, man, if that offends you,
Then
that stop being
they say for
feminine.
you. Don't watch us.
Right.
But when
It
the
is not
prophecies
for
come to
you.
pass, don't be surprised.
Exactly. You still got something on that, brother?
No, bro, that's it.
All right.
That's it.
I'm gonna hit. This is Genesis 32:11, and it reads, "Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother." All right, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him. Lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. Okay, and that kind of goes right with what the brother said earlier when he said, they'll come and oppress your mother, kill your mother, kill Esau.
Make them wicked too,
Esau
man.
is a demon, man.
And that's why the Lord
Right.
says that your family shall be your enemies, man.
Yeah.
Because these Edomites, these demons that are out here, these spiritual demons that we fight every day and can't see, they've taken a hold of most of our family members.
Right.
They on your mother, they on your cousins, they on your little brothers, your sisters. We have to not just fight, this spiritual warfare against these Edomites out here every time we war, but we go home by demons, man.
Right.
Demons are waiting for us on our beds, bro. We lay down and got demons on us, man. That's why Ephesians 6 says, we put on the whole armor of the Lord, we can fight them.
That's right.
That's what we
And just in general, man, Esau came. Why was Jacob afraid of him? Jacob was afraid of Esau, man, because he's the damn devil. And to this day, Jacob still is really in that submissive. They've done jacked us up so much. We in that submissive state as a whole. Jacob's scared of Esau, man. If you really want to be free, man, get your scriptures and realize who your enemy is, man. All right? These damn Edomites, man. That's your enemy. And Jake want to ride on Jake before they even acknowledge that Esau's their enemy. The scriptures speak about Esau being your enemy from Genesis to Revelation. But it's an issue with Jake when you don't talk about master like that. You Stevie's got to go, man. You don't need none of them in this dude, man. That brother's got some sense on it.
Yeah, I got some.
Didn't you have a set, brother?
Yeah, I got one too.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, you want me to grab it?
Yeah, go ahead while we ready.
This is Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Let me know when your brothers will stop breaking down for me. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Stop right there. That's the Edomites, man. All right, you're the heathens that have made this tumultuous noise. All right, this wicked vibration in the world. All right, and have come up as the head of the world. You have all the money, the gold. All right, the riches, the fatness of the earth. You live the best. You go out on these yachts and fucking vacations and what's that time capsule like vacations and stuff.
Oh, timeshare?
Yeah, timeshare.
Yeah, timeshare.
Taking fully paid for vacations, man.
Yeah, and that's that Edomite way of life, man. All right, you've taken crafty counsel so that you are the only ones that get to do that, man.
Right.
Jake spends the entirety of his life trying to pay his bills,
Right. And there
strap up money for his bills.
Like your brother was mentioning, man, there is some Stevies out there, man, because I actually was listening to some 2/3 schools make a comment and speak about how, he needed to get new shoes for this UFC fight. He was about to take a cruise.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And he was, he had one of them bigger ties on. He was somebody. He had that tie on. talking about how he need to get some new kicks, new boots and stuff like. And I was just kind of sitting there like,
goes back to the scriptures.
right, man.
Why are you acting so foolish?
Right.
Because they take the crafty counsel and they destroyed us for generations upon generations, man.
And when you really think about it, man, it ain't shit out here. You know, this isn't a popular lifestyle that we live. But if you really believe it, man, you gonna see through all this badness out here. Because when you look into the world, man, it's nothing but badness.
Well,
You know?
I think it's a scripture in Isaiah. I can't recall it right now, but paraphrase it says, to those that I have given the eyes to see and ears to hear, man. Because
Right.
Jakes that, you know, most Jake all feel oppressed. I mean, if you don't, you just approve. But, you know, Jakes that understand their oppressions are truly the ones that, you know, like the Lord says, how much better is wisdom than gold, you know? It's a precious thing to understand that you're oppressed, man. You know, because, you know, we now, we're going to be, you know, immersed in the kingdom, man. We're going to be immersed, man. We ain't never going to have to deal with this.
I gotta set the real quick. You said Matthew 5. 4. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation."
So they don't want us to remember the name Israel, man. They don't want us to be together, right? Because Israel together being these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If we come together, man, this so-called white man, Edomites, all right, the rest of the heathens, and you ain't gonna have a chance, man.
That's right.
All right, the 1044, all right, that the Lord rises up, a bunch of Luke Cages and Hancocks running around. We're gonna whoop your ass, man.
Well, really, man.
You know,
Well, really, man. Really. And you
those
know,
men are gonna break their foot off in these heathens' ass. We're gonna take the kingdom. We ain't gonna plead with you for it. We're gonna take you.
That's right, brother. And you know, we're waiting patiently for Yahweh Shah to return, man. Because he promised, man. And that's, you know, that's a big deal. What we do, we got to remind the Lord of his promises, man. All right? Yahweh promised, man, that he would come back and destroy these Edomites, man. All right? He gave his people that promise that he would lift us up on high, man. You know? Get us out of this dookie hole that we live in, man.
Like the elders say, man, don't give the Lord any rest, man. Every day you gotta wake up like, hey, Yahweh, I love you.
And we
Yahweh, I love you too. I'm still down here.
Right.
I'm in this wicked place.
And you think about it, like I was saying a little while ago, man.
Edomites wearing a dog collar over there.
All right, your woman
Wearing a dog collar.
crazy as hell, and if you hustle her, you're a criminal.
He knows.
It's just out of control, man. You got all this homosexual shit going on, which the Lord absolutely declares as an abomination repeatedly. All right, Edomites endorse that shit.
Babylon is great, man. Like
Babylon is right, man. Babylon does everything that the scriptures say not to do.
And the scriptures say, go to them that call evil good and good for evil, man. Right?
And that's how we start this from.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are a confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon.
And actually, brother, you hold that real quick. America, before it was called the United States of America, it was actually, the southern part of America was actually called the Confederate States. The northern part is called the Union States. Union and Confederate are actually both in the same meaning. So it's talking about America, which Esau owns right now, Confederate States.
Good. Clean cut. Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto.
So, you're heathens, man. Alright? So, you so-called white people, right? Nations, you other nations, you all in confederacy against the so-called Latinos, Native Americans, and Negroes, man. Now, you are the true Israelites. And with one consent, destroy them, man. Destroy their visions. Make them forget that they're the Israelites, man. That they're the true holy people of the scriptures, man. Alright? That's why we in gangs. That's why we blew up